Hello, and welcome to the weather update for November 8th, 2018. We had a little sunshine today. We had a lot of high clouds around, but then we had some blue sky in the afternoon for a little while, for an hour or so, and got to see a little fall foliage around, which is nice, always nice to see. Before I get started with this weather update, the fall foliage seems to have been very good in New Jersey, but on Long Island it seems like it's hard to find. So let me know what you think, how our fall foliage is doing. Whether it's doing poorly, okay, or good. So let me know. Anyway, let's get started with this weather update. Okay, so let's get into this weather report. We have some rain on the way, unfortunately, once again. Another rainstorm. The high pressure system that has been over us is going to move away, and you can see the storm system starting to take hold as we head into Friday. There isn't going to be a coastal low with this storm, so it probably won't be as intense as it could have been. But there is going to be a strong pressure gradient, so it might be a little windy. There might be a little heavy rain with this. It moves on out of here. We have a nice day on Saturday. We have a nice day on Sunday. Monday, probably increasing clouds. And then the next storm, and this one is going to develop into a coastal storm. So this one is going to be some more heavy rain and wind. We're getting a lot of rain here, a lot more rain than we normally get in November. That's kind of continuing the trend over from October, and unfortunately it is doing a little bit of a number on the leaves. Well, these rainstorms is not really what you want to have. And then that moves away, and then we have cold weather, really cold air mass moving to its place for Friday into Thursday. That high just kind of sits around for the most of the weekend, and then moves out, and we continue to see this pattern of these storms every couple of days. Now we're going to look at the temperatures and see what's going to happen with the temperatures across the country. So let's do that. Well, more over our area, but we're going to look at that. All right, so it's going to be seasonable. Temperatures in the mid 50s, but as we get into Saturday, behind that cold front, temperatures are going to struggle to reach 50. We might only be in the 40s on Saturday, and the same goes for Sunday as well. We're probably only going to be in the mid 40s behind that cold front. So that's about roughly 10 degrees below normal. The same continues into Monday and Tuesday. It looks like that you could see a little warm air trying to come up ahead of that cold front, but then when that cold front moves through on Wednesday, it's going to be temperatures might struggle to reach 40. So it's going to be pretty chilly on Wednesday, November 14th, and then on Thursday, maybe a little bit of a recovery up to the mid 40s, and then it kind of just stays cold right through the period. So that's the good news. It does stay cold, average to a little below average. No record's going to be broken or anything like that, but it's good to see that the cold air is coming. So let's go a little closer now. Let's change our region to the Northeast and take a look at some of these other models regarding the precipitation. So I'm going to change this to the precipitation, and we're going to change this to the NAM. Alright, so actually I want to change that to wind. I want to put the wind in here too, because I'll show the front. Alright, so as we go into Friday, you will see here that it stays dry for most of the day. Originally it looked like the rain was going to move in the early afternoon. Now, not really until into the evening does the rain come. I know we have a strong southeasterly wind you can see here that's going to bring that's going to accompany this rain. So it's going to be windy too on top of it, then you see what happens overnight. We have some really heavy rain. Again, possibility, maybe some thunderstorms in here. Again, that's very unusual to see, but we may have to see that. We'll have another update for you tomorrow night. We have a better idea. This would be in the wee hours of Saturday morning, probably around midnight or so. Then it moves away, and we have strong northwest winds behind the front, and temperatures dropping. So we're going to look at the NAM as far as dew point goes, because I want to see what's fueling that, as far as what's fueling those storms. So let's take a look at that and see. Yep, there's some humidity offshore. You can see it right here. some really humid air that's getting funneled up toward us. It's not necessarily going to go over us, but it's going to provide the fuel for the storms to possibly develop. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, I guess, and see what happens regarding that. Let's look. Let's look at cloud. Let's see if we see some sunshine Saturday. So it moves away, and yes, we do see some sunshine, particularly more over New Jersey. Maybe a little more cloudiness over Long Island. And that only goes up to that only around midnight Sunday. So let's change that back to the GFS, and we'll take a look at the GFS clouds situation. So GFS, similar kind of setup. GFS a little slower clearing it out on Saturday. Has Sunday being the sunnier day. And then we have the increasing clouds on Monday and that storm system for Tuesday. And then that gets out of here for Wednesday, but we may have a lot of instability cloudiness on Wednesday. Thursday, maybe a little less of it, so we'll have to keep our eye on that. But we're getting into a colder pattern now, so that's the good news. And then nice weather for next Saturday, November the 17th. So that's a ways off. Let's get through this storm, because there are other storms that we have to look at. Obviously, if I put the GFS back on here, if I put the precip back up on here, you'll see that storm. After we deal with this storm on late Friday night and Saturday morning, then we deal with another one for Tuesday, and this one's going to be a lot more intense. This is going to be more of a nor'easter. It's going to take more of a typical nor'easter track. You can see it's a pretty deep coastal low developing there, and then that moves out. And then after that one, hopefully we get a break for a little while at least from these nor'easters. But anyway, that is going to conclude this weather update. I'll have another one for you tomorrow night, hopefully, and hopefully we'll have a better idea of just how bad the rain is going to be. I'm not gonna look at the rain totals yet forecast, because I think we need to wait for at least another couple model runs. But I would say generally the potential is there to get at least another inch of rain on Friday night and Saturday morning. But anyway, that's gonna do it. Take care.